Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing this fella. Jack of Clubs, a ruby ale, 4.5% from the Wildcard Brewery in London. I always say it out loud because you know later on I'll forget who it's from. So, was on sale at Tesco, and Tesco's, like many of these stores these days, are doing mad range reviews and getting rid. Beers just aren't lasting. Whether they're good or not, it seems. You know, I don't agree with the current way they're going on, you know. And it seems that, because what it is, with all supermarkets, they want to cut down on staff. They want as little staff, because obviously you're paying out for staff, aren't you? So you minimise the amount of products you've got. Similar to what Aldi and Lidl do. They've got minimal products. They haven't got 30 versions of the same thing, you know. Unless you count gins, but that's something else. So on the beer section, where beers used to be too deep, they're bloody shelf wide now, some beers are. And this is a worrying trend for all beer people, you know, because you're going to be forced soon. Say you want a certain beer, supermarkets don't sell it, so you're either forced to go to the brewery or you're forced to go to beer shops online. Both will cost you more, sadly. So, nice ruby pour. Yeah, look at that, lovely dark colour to it. Slightly hazy, unless it's just because it hasn't totally settled. Plenty of carbonation and lacing in there. Slightly off-white head. It looks white on the camera, but it looks off-white in here. Maybe it's just bloody light in here. Gotta get some decent lights. On the nose then. Ooh, all about malt on the nose. And if I'm being honest, I'm getting a whiff of chocolate and coffee. So, to anybody watching this, are you fans of Wychwood Brewery? Just, sorry Wildcard Brewery, I know it's your beer. Somebody, Dean's Beer Reviews, who's got quite a few subscribers, he commented yesterday, what do you feel about the new rebranding of the Hobgoblin Golden IPA? And I don't like it. I love the beers, but the rebranded labels are shocking. The old labels were perfect, didn't need to be rebranded. They're decent. They've gone for a basic, bland looking label, in my opinion. What does anybody else think? You know, do you agree? Or do you think it's fresh and vibrant? You know, everyone's got their own viewpoint, haven't they? Back to this review. Do apologise to Wildcard Brewery. So, yeah, they did have 3 of these in Tesco's, and I think I nabbed all 3 because they went on a reduced clear, as they normally do when they're getting rid of beers, sadly. Nice malty taste to it. For those who like Hobgoblin, this is a beer that you might, not quite as complex in flavours as Hobgoblin, but certainly a beer that might interest, you know, those sort of, you know, people who like them sort of ruby beers. Obviously it's cool in the beer room. Basically it's a shed with insulation. Although the bloody insulation don't seem to work very well. It gets as cold as it comes in here. I've got a gas fire on in the background and that's warming things up. And, behind me, where are they? Ah, you can see them. So, last night I put on Bad Cat Imperial Red Craft Beer Kit. 7.5%, and that's a minimum. I've added an extra kilo of sugar to ramp it up a little bit. And also, Beaverdale The Chateau du Roy, or otherwise known as Chateauneuf de Pape, French fine wine. Normally on sale for no less than 10 quid a bottle anywhere, and up to 30 quid. Beaverdale are a very, very good brand. If you want to get into the winemaking and you want quality wines, not stuff that you drink and it's not, you know, it's not even as good as the shop bought stuff. This is the stuff, you know, you pay for quality, you do pay. But what, it's cost me 40 quid. I'm going to get 30 bottles. £1.33 a bottle. Can you complain? No, not really. Bad Cat. 23 quid for this kit. Makes 40 pints. Around about 60. Yeah, around about 60 pence. Yeah, because 24 quid would be 60 pence. So around about 60 pence a pint, if you add the sugar content in as well. Both should be ready for around about Christmas. Well, they'll be ready before Christmas, but at their peak, maturise for Christmas. What a lovely Christmas. Just need to put my holidays off work now. Oh, I've only had a sip and I'm not drunk. So somebody who I work with has had 2 days off, and I tell you what, the whole workplace has changed. It's amazing how one disruptive person can ruin what is essentially a good job. And long may he be off. I hope he quits. But you never know, do you? But if he does, he's walking out of a good job, and I don't think he will. But he's been bitch slapped, so you never know. So I'm liking this. Good flavour. Be interesting to taste it. Warmer, you know. Hopefully it's on sale around the country in some form at supermarkets. Obviously supermarkets come and go, don't they? You know, beers. All of a sudden you see it at one, then you don't, then you see it at another. And I mean, I still haven't seen any Halloween beers yet. Still not seen their Christmas beers yet, so it's all very disappointing. And to be honest, I haven't seen their Christmas beer kits. I fancy making one myself, you know, just to add to what I've got. Although, maybe I shouldn't be so greedy, because I've got nearly 90 bottles of juice wine. I've got the diarrhea wine, otherwise known as prune juice. I've got the sweet wine, which is known as pomegranate. And I've got the, oh my god, what is that flavour, known as the grapefruit juice wine. And my gosh, you know, I could go downtown. Go, do you know where all the alkies are? Say, come on, get your plastic glasses out. Imagine doing that on a night when, you know, on pre-Christmas, just going down, setting up a table, seeing all these people, homeless people, say, come and get a drink. Can you imagine a pissed up people around town? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? And it wouldn't take long, because that stuff's potent. I mean, I had some, that grapefruit juice wine, I had some the other night, I only had that much, and it walloped me, you know. So the alcohol content is high. And I must take it into work and see if someone wants to try it, and see how they are afterwards. So yeah, still retaining its head. A very palatable ruby ale. Would sit very well in pubs as part of you know, the regular offering in my view. Not quite as complex as Hobgoblin, like I've been saying, but still a nice ruby beer. A nod more towards traditional beers rather than the craft beers, but still interesting enough. So, ruby colour, you know, that dark chestnutty colour, whatever. Just slightly off right ahead. Good carbonation and lacing. Malt on the aroma. I did actually go with for chocolate and coffee, but in the taste it didn't come through as much. But it's all about the malt, and it's a nice malt as well. Well brewed, you know. Good flavour, good taste. Out of 5 then. I'm going to give it 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, I like that. If you do buy it, try it warm, room temperature, not shed temperature, rather than cold. I think at room temperature this would be even better. Like most darker beers, they're made to be drunk at warm temperatures. But in this shed, beggars can't be choosers. And it still tasted good. Thanks for watching. See you soon.